will be introduced to the concept of borrowing money and the simple interest that is derived from borrowing. You will also be introduced to the terms such as principal, amount, rate of interest, and the time period. Through this term, you can calculate simple interest using a simple interest formula and calculate simple discount using a simple discount formula.
Simple interest is the cost of borrowing money without accounting for the effects of compounding. In other words, simple interest only applies to the principal amount. Simple interest is an interest calculation that does not include compounding interest. To calculate simple interest, multiply the principal amount by the interest rate and measurement period. Simple interest work best for making true estimate, whereas compound interest is more exact. Understanding simple interest is one of the most fundamental concepts for mastering your finances. It involves some simple math, but calculator can do work for you. With an understanding of how interest work, you become empowered to make better financial decisions that save your money. Borrowing money, you must repay the amount you borrowed and include payments to interest, which represent the cost of borrowing. When lending money, lenders typically set a rate and earn interest income in exchange for making money available to other people. When depositing money, interest-bearing accounts such as saving account pay interest income because you are making your money available to the bank.
The formula to determine simple interest is an easy one. Just multiply the loan's principal amount by the interest rate by the term. Simple interest formula. Simple interest P times R times T, where the principal is the amount that was initially borrowed loan from the bank or invested. The principal is denoted by P. Rate is the rate of interest at which the principal amount is given to someone for a certain time. The rate of interest can be 5%, 10%, or 13%, etc. The rate of interest is denoted by R. Time is the duration for which principal amount is given to someone. Time denoted by T.
For example, let's say the student obtains a simple interest loan to pay for 1 year of tuition. The loan amount is $18. The annual interest rate on the loan is 6%. The term of the loan is 3 years. Using the simple interest formula above, the amount of simple interest on the student loan is $18 times 0.06% times 3 equal $3,240. $18,000 loan amount on the principal amount times 0.06%, the interest rate times 3 for 3 years equal $3,240.
For example, say you invest $100 at 5% annual rate for 1 year. The simple interest calculation is nag-invest ko $100 times 0.5 interest times 1 year equal $5 interest earned after 1 year.
Namita borrowed 50,000 for 3 years at the rate of 3.5 per annum. Find the interest accumulated at the end of 3 years. So, since accumulated at the end of 3 years, our formula we need to use is the simple interest. So, the given is P is equals to 50,000 and the rate is equals to 3.5 and the time is 3 years. So, 50,000 times 3.5 times 3 is equals to 5,250.
gusto niyo pong bumili, mura lang.
Magkano po ba yan?
5,000 po ma'am for 120 days at may kasamang 2% interest.
Eksakto niyo pong babayaran ay 821 buwan-buwan.
Ganun po ba? Parang maganda yan.
Kukuha po ba kayo?
Opo, sige, kukuha ako ng isang set.
Ito po ma'am, pirmahan na lang po.
Sige po.
Ito ma'am, babalik na lang po kami sa sunod na buwan at kunin namin yung first payment na 821.
Sige po, salamat at
Opo.
ingat po kayo.
A few moments later.
Ma, alis
Ano?
na ako.
Ano pa nga magagawa ko? Umalis ka na at mag-ingat ka.
Sige ma, salamat.
Tumawag si John kay Aling Rosana tungkol kay Axel. Nalaman ni Aling Rosana na aksidente ang kanyang anak kaya agad siyang sumugod sa ospital.
Jan, nasaan yung anak ko? Kailangan ko siyang makausap ngayon din.
Relax ka na lang po, ginagawa ng doktor ang kanyang makakaya. Oh, ayan po lang doktor.
Dok, kumusta na po yung anak ko?
Huwag po kayong mag-alala lang dahil under observation po ang inyong anak. Pero kailangan pong operahan ang inyong anak dahil sa kasamaang palad, siya po ay napuruhan. At may posibilidad na hindi na po siya makakalakad.
Dok, gawin niyo po lahat ang makakaya niyo para sa anak ko po.
Gagawin po namin ang aming makakaya, pero kailangan po kayong maghanda ng higit kumulang 20,000 pesos para sa operasyon ng inyong anak.
Gawin niyo po lahat, Dok. Gagawin po namin lahat ng mabayaran namin yung bayarin namin dito. Basta gawin niyo po lahat ng makakaya niyo para gumaling yung anak namin. Hello, anak. Pasensya na, napatawag ako. Yung kuya mo kasi na aksidente, kailangan namin ng operasyon. Kailangan niya ng 20,000 para sa kanyang operasyon, anak. Wala talaga kaming pera.
Ayos lang po, Ma'am. Gagawin ko ng paraan. Naalala ni Excel ang kwintas na minanapan niya sa kanyang lola at naisipan niyang utusan si Leia upang isangla ito.
Oh, saan lang kasi para makatulong kay mama. Sige po.
Pumunta na agad si Leia sa pawn shop para isangla ang kwintas.
Good day ma'am.
Good day din po. Magandang araw po, ma'am.
Magandang araw po. Ano po ang maipaglilingkod ko? Sige po, akin na po at pagkakasanin ko kung magkano ang halaga nito.
Sige po.
Maupo po muna kayo doon.
Sige po, salamat.
At natapos na ang pagsusuri ng kwintas. Ma'am Leia, nasuri na po namin po ay nagkakahalaga ng 20,000. Every month po, magkakaroon po ito ng 2% interest. At sa loob ng 3 buwan, kung hindi po kayo makakabayad, ay mairerimanda na po ito. Sige po,
Ito na po ang valid ID ko.
Pakipirmahan na lang po ito. Ito na po yung pera.
Salamat po.
Salamat din po.
Thank you ma'am.
Good day din po.
Ginawa na ni Leia ang utos at ipinadala niya ang pera.
Hello, anak. Natanggap ko na yung pinadala mong pera. Salamat, anak. Mag-ingat ka dyan.
Sige ma, walang anuman. Salamat din po. Mag-ingat din po kayo.
$5,000 po for 120 days. May kasama na pong 2% interest. Sorry. Sige po ma'am, babalik na lang po kami sa sunod na buwan at kunin yung...
Under
Understanding self-interest is one of the most fundamental concepts for mastering your finances. It involves some simple math, but calculators can do work of you if you prepare. With understanding of how interest works, you become empowered to make better financial decisions that save you money. Interest is the cost borrowing money, typically expressed as a percentage. It amounts to a fee or charge that borrower pays to the lender for the finance sum. Simple interest is an easy way to look at the charge you pay for borrowing. The interest rate is calculated against the principal amount, and the amount never changes. Neither compounding interest nor calculation of the interest rate against a growing total balance is involved. That means you'll always pay less interest with a simple interest loan than a compound interest loan if the loan term is greater than 1 year.
Simple discount bank often deduct the simple interest from the loan amount at the time that loan is made. When this happens, we say the loans have been discounted. The interest that is deducted is called discount, and the actual amount that's given the borrower is called proceed. The amount borrowed is obligated to repay is called maturity value. So, ang simple discount is mauna siyang unang bayad. Ibig sabihin, kung hihiram ako ng pera, ikakaltas ko doon ang aking interest sa hiniram kong pera, di na buo yung matanggap kong interest. So, mao to ang kuan, simple discount.
Simple discount. If an interest computed based on the final month paid at the beginning of specific period of the time, then the interest paid in advance. The formula D equals F dt and D equals F minus P, where F final amount, D is discount rate, T is term of loan. Notes refers to loan borrowed money. Proceeds. Formula F equals F times 1 minus D T. The proceeds P if the amount received by the borrower after removing the interest on the loan, and the amount removed by the lender is called interest in advance.
Some example of simple discount. How much interest will be collected in advance of 14,000 for a term of 5 years if the discount rate is 12%? So the given our final amount is 14,000 pesos. Discount rate is 12% or 0.12 time for 5 years. Next, the solution of our problem. Simple discount equals final amount times discount rate times time. So 14,000 times 0.12 times 5 years equals 8,400. So that 8,400 will be the interest collected in advance.
Discount 25,000 pesos for 3 years and 6 months at 10% simple discount. Given F equal 25,000, D equals 10% or 0.1, T equals 3.5. Solution P equals F times 1 minus DT. P equals 25,000 times 1 minus 0.1 times 3.5. 25,000 times 0.65 is equals to 16,250.
Third example, if 12,300 is due at the end of 5 years at 8% simple discount, find the proceed and simple discount. Okay, so dalawa ang unknown natin dito. F is given 12,300, discount rate 8% or 0.08, and T is 5 years. So first, we have to find the P is equal to F 1 minus DT. Substitute lang natin yung values. 12,300 times 1 minus 0.08 times 5. So 0.08 times 5 is equal to 0.4. 1 minus 0.04 is equal to 0.6. Then 12,300 times 0.6 is equal to 7,380 for the proceeds. So nakuha na natin yung isa. We have to find the simple discount. D is equal to F minus P. F is equal to 12,300 minus P, which is 7,380 na nakuha natin kanina. That result to 4,920. That is called the simple discount.
In the simple discount situation, there is an amount of money, future value due on a certain future date, usually within a year. The debtor can ask for paying in advance, and if the creditor agrees with him, the money to be paid today, present value, is less than the due capital. In fact, the future value is subtracted.